We've spent this chapter on stress and how to cope with it, but in this final segment, let's flip the whole question around. For most of its history, psychology focused on what goes wrong: stress, dysfunction, disorder. In recent decades, a movement called positive psychology asked a different question. Not just how do we fix what's broken, but what makes life genuinely good? What allows people not merely to survive, but to flourish? One of the most important answers is resilience, the ability to bounce back from adversity, to adapt well in the face of hardship, and even grow from it. And here's the heartening discovery. Resilience is not a rare gift possessed by a special few. It's actually common, and most people prove far more resilient than they expect. After serious setbacks, the majority of people recover and return to their previous level of well-being. Some even experience what researchers call post-traumatic growth, emerging from a crisis with deeper relationships, renewed priorities, or a greater sense of meaning. We are built to recover. Resilience can also be cultivated. The same factors we've discussed all chapter feed it: strong social connections, a sense of control and self-efficacy, the ability to find meaning in hardship, and an optimistic outlook. Optimism in particular has been linked to better health and longer life. Not naive denial, but a realistic hopefulness about the future. What about happiness itself? The research holds some surprises. Recall from our very first chapter that lottery winners aren't lastingly happier. That's because of a phenomenon called hedonic adaptation. We quickly adjust to changes in circumstance, good or bad, and drift back toward our baseline. The exciting new thing becomes ordinary. The feared loss becomes bearable. This is why chasing more possessions rarely brings lasting happiness. So what does? The research consistently points to a few things, and money and status aren't at the top. Close relationships matter most of all. So does meaningful work, engagement in activities that produce flow, gratitude, and acts of kindness. Helping others reliably lifts our own well-being. Experiences tend to make us happier than possessions. None of this is a secret formula, but it's grounded in solid evidence. And it ties together the whole arc of this book. We are biological creatures, shaped by our brains and hormones. We are thinking creatures, shaped by how we appraise and interpret. And we are social creatures, made well or unwell by our bonds with others. A flourishing life attends to all three. With that, we've explored health and well-being, but sometimes the mind's struggles go beyond ordinary stress into genuine disorder. In our final chapter, we'll turn with care and compassion to the study of psychological disorders